The Houston Rockets are finally beginning to look like the threat everyone expected. After a slow 0-2 to start, they've flipped the switch in dramatic fashion, winning 3 straight and reminding the league that they're not just a young, rebuilding team anymore, they're a rising powerhouse. The transformation feels sudden, but in reality, it's the result of smart adjustments, key player growth, and the arrival of a superstar who's changed everything. In just a few games, the Rockets have gone from an uncertain experiment to a dangerous contender capable of shaking up the Western Conference. Hierarchy. Last season's Rockets were hard to watch at times. Their offense relied heavily on hustle and second-chance points, often turning broken possessions into scrappy buckets. They could rebound and defend, but once defenses tightened, especially in the playoffs against Golden State, their lack of shot creation became painfully clear. They simply couldn't generate clean looks when it mattered most. Fast forward to this season, and the difference is striking. The Rockets now look fluid, organized, and balanced. They're putting up nearly 125 points per 100 possessions, ranking among the elite in offensive efficiency. It's early, yes. But the improvement isn't a fluke, it's the product of a team. It's finally discovering its offensive identity. That shift can be traced to one name: Kevin Durant. His arrival has transformed Houston from a scrappy young group into a legitimate contender. Durant brings everything they lacked: a player who can control the game, create his own shot, and score under pressure. He's the calm in the storm, the superstar who makes tough looks routine. Since his debut, Durant has been nothing. After a quiet opening night, he quickly found his rhythm, dropping 37 on Detroit and following it with dominant performances in wins over Toronto and Boston. The way he seamlessly blends into Houston's system makes it even scarier. He isn't monopolizing possessions like he did in Phoenix, he's elevating everyone around him. But Durant isn't the only story here. If Durant is the key that unlocked the Rockets' offense, then Alperen Sengun is the engine keeping it running. The Turkish big man has taken a massive leap, becoming the heart of the team's system. With Durant spacing the floor and drawing defensive attention, Sengun has been free to orchestrate from the middle, showing vision and composure well beyond his years. His passing has turned Houston into one of the most unpredictable offenses in basketball. Whether he's hitting cutters, finding shooters, or pushing the ball himself, Sengun dictates the pace of play. When he's on the floor, Houston's offensive rating soars. When he sits, it collapses. The difference is staggering: a 38-point swing per 100 possessions. Putting his impact in the same realm as Nikola Jokic, Sengun's ability to read defenses has been mesmerizing. He's become the team's quarterback, controlling the flow, seeing plays before they happen, and punishing mistakes. He can score with touch and power inside, or he can draw help and kick it to open shooters. The Rockets' offense is at its best when the ball moves through him. His numbers over 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists per game only tell part of the story. What truly stands out is how natural he looks doing it. The chemistry between him and Durant already feels special. When defenses collapse on Sengun, Durant is waiting in the mid-range and guardable as ever. It's simple, smart basketball, and Houston is thriving because of it. Still, there's room for growth. Sengun's biggest weakness remains composure. He sometimes rushes plays or forces shots, when patience would yield a better outcome. There are moments where he drives into traffic instead of trusting his options. If he can slow down and refine those decision-making instincts, he could truly reach Jokic-like levels of control. His turnovers, averaging 3 per game, highlight that need for poise. And while Fred VanVleet's absence has left a void in the backcourt, the Rockets are using this period to let young guards like Amen Thompson grow into bigger roles. Thompson's development has been fascinating. He's learning to balance the responsibilities of a lead guard, showing flashes of brilliance, but also bouts of inconsistency. His assists are up, but so are his turnovers. Off the ball, he's electric. His cutting and speed make him one of the league's most efficient scorers in motion. But on the ball, his jump shot and pick-and-roll decision-making still lag behind. The Rockets know this, and they're letting him take those lumps now, because they understand that long-term success depends on his growth. He has the tools to be a future star. It's just about time and experience. Defensively, the Rockets are still finding their identity. Last season, they were among the league's top defensive teams, but that ranking has slipped significantly this year. It's not surprising given the roster changes. Losing Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks meant losing their two best communicators and perimeter defenders. Durant's addition brought elite offense but disrupted defensive chemistry. Udoka's hybrid defensive system is complex, built on trust, switches, and quick reads. It takes time for new personnel to grasp it fully. The good news is that the potential is still there. With their length, athleticism, and versatility, Houston has the tools to once again become a top tier. Defense once the cohesion clicks. The difference between being good and being great for this team will come down to details reducing turnovers. Maintaining defensive intensity and improving half-court execution, if they can clean those areas up, their ceiling skyrockets. They have the size to dominate the glass, the firepower to score with anyone, and the versatility to play multiple styles. They can slow it down and grind or push the pace and run teams off the floor. Durant gives them a finisher. Sengun gives them a foundation. Thompson gives them hope for the future. And when Fred VanVleet returns, will give them stability and leadership. The Western Conference is stacked. But Houston has something few others do: a perfect blend of youth, experience, and star power. They're built for both now and later. If they continue to mesh and stay healthy, there's no reason they can't compete with the likes of Denver, Oklahoma City, or even Golden State. The Rockets aren't just rebuilding anymore, they're arriving. This is a team learning how to win, learning how to dominate, and learning how to believe again. The NBA better pay attention, because the Rockets are coming, and they're coming fast. So what do you think? Can this new look? Houston Rockets team really contend for the Western Conference crown? Is Kevin Durant the missing piece they've needed all along? Or are there still holes that could cost them down the line? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping the NBA season.